What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody is doing good out there. It's been, I don't know, it's been almost a week since I've uploaded a video. And I just wanted to get on today and just kind of talk for a bit, get some thoughts off my head, and just let everybody know I haven't stopped doing videos. Just trying to figure out how to juggle everything. Um, there's a big challenge that comes sometimes with trying to do regular content, consistent content, while also providing, the best service we can for the group submissions. I also have the podcast that I've been doing with Refractor Jones over there on the other channel, the Card Chatter. I try to juggle time to manage listing items on eBay, that side of things on my behalf. I've also started to try to use buysportscards.com, list things on there. Um, you know, Communicate with friends that I've made in this hobby. Uh, Keep up with what's going on. I don't, you know, I listen to content. I don't make to be honest with you, I don't make a concerted effort to try to keep up with everything because a lot of content out there today, I don't really care for. But there are some folks that I do try to watch, like Big Scott. He does his lives on Sunday night, normally with Natsman, and I messaged him and told him, I was like, hey, I tried hopping on to catch the live Sunday night, but I was actually recording the podcast with a refractor, so I had to watch it yesterday. But there's many other things. You know, Obviously, devoting time to the submissions takes up a lot of time, and I really love doing them. I love the friends that have been made. Um, I love talking about the hobby or just even life in general with people that I've made friends with from the hobby. And a lot of times it's just a lot to juggle. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that I have my family, right? I have a wife and I have two kids. And separating and making time from everything over here to also over here is even a bigger challenge. And, my kids, my daughter will be 17 in November, my son will be 22. And them and the missus are the most important things in my life. So I guess, I hope and pray folks understand that a lot of times there's just, I don't have enough hands to juggle sometimes. But I enjoy doing everything. I enjoy being active and involved. I'll tell you, one reason I'm on here right now is keeping active, keeping involved with things. Um, it helps me, even though, and this is going to sound stupid, but even though it causes some stress sometimes, even though it may seem like, excuse me, that there's not enough hours in the day, keeping my mind active is very important to me because if I don't, then I sit and worry about things even more, or I let things get to me sometimes even more. And I found that one way I cope with things is by being active. So it's almost like the activity helps me, but it also can induce stress, if that makes any sense. Again, another example of being a weird balance. And, you know, I'm not going to pinpoint anybody out, but there was someone that got upset with me, I guess, a few days ago. Someone that I considered a hobby friend. Someone that likely will probably watch this video. Um, and then I did notice they made a post after they unfollowed and, left the Facebook group or what have you, saying they were removing negativity from their life. And when I reached out to them and had messaged and told them, hey, no hard feelings, I noticed you left the group or what have you, they said, I think it's just time for me to move on. So I know the negativity post was regarding myself. I know at times folks can tell when I'm doing a video, you know, Mile High said, when I was doing the grade reveal, that I sounded down. And I want to let everyone know I'm not down. I'm not trying to be a negative person at all. There was a running joke at the house with Scott. He gave me a shirt, and I would wear it, but it doesn't fit me. But I still appreciate it, Scott. Shout out. But it was in reference to like getting older and being like perfecting being a grumpy old man kind of thing. And I think sometimes people have to actually experience my personality to understand. I'm not ever like y'all know when I'm ranting. Like right now, I'm sitting and talking and sharing some feelings with you guys. You know when I'm ranting, or let's just call it what it is, bitching. The wife says I'm being passionate about something. Y'all know that because I will get into a rant mode. 99.9% of the time, I am just, I think my personality, the way it comes out, my tone, especially in text, like text is hard to present in the proper tone when it's like messaging or text messages or, DMs or whatever. It's hard to convey sarcasm. It's hard to convey like whether you're joking around or not, right? And I will be the first to admit, I like joking around with people. I like giving people shit. There was some comments made on the reveal video because of my statements and remarks made about Julio Rodriguez. And the funny thing about all of that is that conversation started because Mile High asked if I was going to buy 2022 Topps Chrome. And I said my reason why was due to I wasn't high on Julio Rodriguez. Funny thing is, look what happened with the product. So the thing is, like, my opinion on a player doesn't have to be your opinion on the player. We all can like or see different things in a player. We all can feel differently about different sports, teams, players, card sets, grading companies, what have you. It's what makes us individuals. This hobby has so many different areas that you can explore, and nobody has to like or do the same thing. So, that whole conversation was legit having fun with people in the chat. I was pushing buttons on purpose because I knew there was folks in chat that liked Julio Rodriguez. That is what I mean by I don't know if people understand my personality sometimes, because a lot of that was being a smartass or being sarcastic and joking around, having fun with friends. For anyone that has met me in person, I am very passionate about this hobby, but I also am not going to sit here and tell you what you want to hear. If you ask me an opinion on a player, even if I know you like the player, I'm going to give you my opinion, right? You do with that as you be, right? If you like him, go buy him. But I'm going to tell you my feelings on him. What I do doesn't have to be what you do, okay? If I like SGC, you don't have to, and that's okay. But I'm never going to sit here and BS you and tell you what you want to hear, I'm going to tell you my true feelings. If I feel like cards are overprinted, I'm going to tell you. If I feel like a product is overpriced, I'm going to tell you. If I feel like grading prices need to come down, I'm going to tell you. Okay? Does that mean I'm negative? No, it means I'm honest. I don't have any reason to lie to you. I don't have any reason to blow smoke up anybody's butts. I don't have any reason to tell you what you want to hear to make you like me. Okay? But that does not mean I'm negative. Again, the way things come across in text might seem differently, might put me or portray me as a different being. Um, but there's many folks that watch the channel or in the Facebook group that have personally met me, and they can tell you like who I am. Uh, I have no reason to twist anybody's arm. I don't make money doing this content. My best month ever doing YouTube was just over $50, and I pay like $40 or something like that a month for my Adobe subscription. You know, that's what I use to make my thumbnails and everything, Photoshop. So I'm not making money on YouTube. It usually doesn't even cover my Adobe subscription. So I do this for fun. I do this to make friends. I do this to communicate with the people in the hobby. I loved it when I went live all the time. I may start kicking that back up, but I also, again, will stress that I also have a family. And so, you know, there's many things that maybe I'm being stressed about. Maybe I'm trying to juggle when you message me. And if you take what I say as being negative or being an ass, I sincerely apologize. If you watch my videos and you think that I'm just a grumpy old man, I sincerely apologize. Maybe there was just something going on that day. Maybe somebody had just called me with an issue. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to throw out scenarios here. And I try to be like friends with everybody. And I understand I'm not going to make everybody happy. Not everybody's going to like me. Not everybody's going to understand who I am. Not everybody's going to like my personality. Not everybody's going to like my videos. That's perfectly fine. Okay? But I do know there are some that do like me, that do like my videos, that do appreciate my opinions, that do appreciate the help I try to give. I got on here today not to give an explanation exactly of who I am, but to give examples that sometimes people have things in life, not just myself. Sometimes people have things in life going on that you may not understand. You might see the cover of the book, but you may not take the time to open it and read the story. The story can be very interesting and it can shed a lot of light on who a person is. I don't share my story because this is about sports cards. Flipping Steve has talked about, though, how life and the hobby can interject. And sometimes that does happen. I'll tell you yesterday, and this was something I never thought I would ever have to go through. But yesterday was the second time in my life that I have ever been as scared as I was as an individual. I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend I'm Billy Badass, but I have actually been robbed at gunpoint and had a gun held to my neck. And that didn't even scare me. As bad as the day my son was born and he was not breathing. And yesterday, getting a phone call saying that my daughter's school had an active shooter and 24 kids were shot. Then we couldn't get a hold of her. Didn't know what was going on. It was just a freaky moment. I got the wife settled enough to where I didn't want her leaving the house. I got in my car, got to the school, not even knowing if I was going to be even allowed on the property, as quickly as I could. I get there, find a mass police presence and parents all in the athletic parking lot. Turns out there's been hoaxes going on where someone is finding it funny and wasting police presence, reporting calls of active shooters at high schools. The good news is nobody's hurt physically. The bad news is even though nobody got hurt physically, the mental effects that this puts on people is unimaginable. Like, the best way I could describe it was my heart was pulled out of my chest. It was juggled and then tossed back in my body. Seeing all the parents yesterday, none of us knew what was going on. We didn't have an answer. Was our kids okay? Some folks could talk to their kids, some couldn't. The kids thought it was real. The police were in there with, assault rifles and SWAT gear and telling them to barricade themselves in rooms. We didn't know. The report was 24 kids were shot. Come to find out, it happened at 9 different locations yesterday, just in the state of Virginia alone. Something that's been going on for the past several weeks across the country. Possibly longer, but I've found articles from weeks ago in Texas and Arkansas and Florida. And I spoke with Sean in Kansas and said it was happening out there. My point of sharing this is this hobby and all of the drama and bullshit that goes on in it, it really does need to stop. This is supposed to be something that we can enjoy. To take our mind away from the real life struggles that are out there. I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy collecting cards. I enjoy talking to folks. I enjoy all the friends I make. Because it gives me an outlet. It gives me an escape. It gives me a moment to talk to somebody about something I enjoy. There's much bigger issues in this world than cardboard and what goes along in it. Much bigger issues than someone cleaning a Justin Herbert card or whatever the hell else the story of the day is of calling whoever out about something in this hobby. If it doesn't affect you, then who the hell cares? I mean, that's just the way I see it. If it doesn't directly affect me, I really don't care. I don't know why that's like the National Enquirer has become what is in this hobby. Like, I thought we were collecting cards, finding cards of our favorite players, our favorite teams and that sort of thing. Anymore it's just bitching and like drama. I don't know. There's a lot bigger things in this world than cards. I'm going to continue collecting. I'm going to continue doing things my own way. I'm going to continue doing videos. I'm going to continue talking to friends. I'm going to continue doing group submissions. But if anybody out there seriously finds me a negative person, just tell me. Or just say, hey man, are you okay? Because I'm sure the explanation is either I've got a lot going on and I don't mean to be a dick, or I'm just being sarcastic and having fun with you, joking around. But there's one thing for certain that I can promise you 100%. 100%. There's one thing I will promise you. You're never going to find me sitting here blowing smoke up your ass and bullshitting you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you my opinions or facts or what I know about whatever. And you can take that for what it is. I don't know anymore, man. Just like right now, I'm not being negative. I just want to make that clear. I'm not being negative. I'm still shocked a bit by yesterday. And going through the story kind of brought it back up. But I need that. And that's why, you know, that's why I'm talking about it. Because I have to. Again, it sounds stupid, but keeping my mind talking about things, it helps me. Even though it might rekindle, thoughts or whatever. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share those feelings with you guys. I just want to have fun, man. Um, I just want to have fun. I've said it over and over. Like the cards are the common item that brings the community together, brings the people together, brings the friends together. You know, yeah, people use it for business. Yeah, people make money on it and that sort of thing. But that shouldn't be the most important part. Like, I think you can still thrive in this industry, in this hobby, whether you want to make it a business, whether you want to make money on it, a side hustle, whatever you want to call it. You can still thrive on that by understanding that the most important part are the people, the connections, the friends, and all of that. Just leave the damn drama at the door. I think that's what we need to start doing. You know? Just leave the drama at the door. So, that's really all I got for you guys. I know most folks probably won't make it this far, but if you did, I just want to say thank you. If you are a friend, I really appreciate you. If you've ever found that I'm negative, let me know. Maybe what you took as negative was just me being honest. Or maybe it was just me being a smartass. I don't know. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope your Tuesday goes well. I'm going to hope mine goes better than yesterday. So, that's all I got for you guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And until the next video, I'm out.